up, gamers? Welcome to the channel, and in this video what I'm going to be showing you guys is how we are going to be money exploiting Overtime Rumble this week, which right now is dishing out triple cash and triple RP. And towards the end of the video, I'm going to be showing you guys how much money I'm actually going to be making from this. So the only requirements is you're going to need other players, potentially just one other player, and that would be a friend. And if you guys had like a second console, that would be ideal for this. So right now too, we do have what is it, Sumo here dishing out double cash, but the double cash is not as good as the triple cash, which I'm going to be showing you guys with this one right here on how we're going to be money exploiting and RP exploiting. Basically doing this, there's a lot of different methods that I'm going to be talking about here, so I'm going to let you guys, you know, choose which ones is going to be best for you potentially, because there's a lot of different things that you can do here. Okay, so I did start this off in an invite only session for the main fact that I can put this to 7 rounds, and then there's going to be 7 attempts. Okay, so that's the longest that we can make this by doing something that's called the back-to-back method of me winning a round and then letting my friend win a round. And we're just going to continue to do this until basically we get to the very end, and then we both have 6 points on each side, and then from there we decide who is going to get their last remaining point on whatever side, and then from there we can just go ahead and, you know, basically that's going to be the winner right there. So here we go, guys. There's a lot of different ways that we can be doing this. Now, one of the ways is AFK. So potentially if you guys get yourself into like a public session and you start up adversary mode and it puts you into some of these right here, and you're going to see a whole bunch of players probably playing this mode this week because it's dishing out triple cash and triple RP. And especially if you guys are like a low level player, you don't need to own anything, any crazy cars. You don't even need to own this car right here. This is just the car that it gave me right here, which is a Ruiner 2000. So the idea of doing this is it's basically like Ruiner 2000 darts or something like that, to where we're taking the Ruiner 2000 and we have to place it on one of these points here, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and or 5. 5 being the hardest difficulty, of course, because it's going to be down there at the very end. So, you know, this is what me and my friend are going to be doing here. So I'm going to get a point, and then after that, we're just going to go ahead and coast out the rest of the rounds. So there's going to be 7 rounds in total. And you guys can see right here, I'm going for the number 5 here. Let's see if I can get up there. All right, but anyways, from there, yeah, that's what you're going to be wanting to do here, is just going back and forth to where you're going to be making a point, your friend's going to be making a point, and a lot of this can be done AFK. Now, if you guys are planning on doing this AFK, make sure that you have like your controller set to where you are gassing it the whole time, okay? Because otherwise you don't want to get stuck up here, and then eventually, yes, you will end up getting kicked for being idle or AFK. It's something that they put into the game a long time ago to try to stop like AFK players. But like, dude, if you're in a full session, you could just potentially go AFK, and if your team wins anyways, then that just means that you're gonna win, and you're gonna be getting the money from it, and you're also going to be getting the RP. Okay, so that's basically a couple methods right there, and like what I said too, me and my friend are doing is just doing the back and forth method and just doing this. It's really not that hard at all. Most of the time we were AFK. While I was recording this and while we were doing this or making this video, I was actually watching a movie in like the background or something like that, and I just had like the controller in my lap, and I was barely even here into this. And I'm going to be showing you guys that this is definitely going to be worth doing this week because of the amount of money and the amount of RP that you can be getting off of this. So this is definitely something I'm going to be taking advantage of, not necessarily for the money part, because I do have a lot of money, not to boast or anything like that, but I'm always looking out for great ways of making RP as well. So this is definitely going to be something that you guys are going to want to be doing. And then also, if you don't have a friend, because you're probably going to be like, well, I don't have a friend to like do this back and forth method that you're talking about, don't worry. Once again, just go into a public session, pop open your phone, go to the quick jobs, and then from there go to the adversary mode, and you're going to get yourself in either this and or Sumo, which is Sumo, right, which I showed earlier, is dishing out the double cash and the double RP. Definitely something, once again, that you do not need like any fancy business, any fancy car necessarily. And from there, you guys can just be grinding these out all week long, making millions of dollars every single day. Because I want to show you guys right here. Yeah, it's a little bit lengthy, but I'm going to let you know too, if you were actually playing this, it can be pretty fun. This is actually one of my favorite adversary mode missions, I would say. It's just there's not a lot of people playing it potentially, but there will be this week because of the triple cash and the triple RP that is dishing out. So right here, you guys, we just did the back and forth method, a little bit lengthy, got through like probably half of a movie. It took like anywhere from half of an hour to ended up being like 40 minutes or something like that. So it is a little bit lengthy, but once again, I was barely here. You know what I'm saying? I could be grinding this out all day long, and if I'm making the money that I'm making here, literally, I could be making millions of dollars every single day, and I'm not talking about just the money here, but it is the RP, okay? So we're going to be making a whole bunch of RP off doing this, and this is definitely something I can imagine that, you know, players are going to be doing, and you're not going to be, you know, hard up of finding a match where there's going to be players doing this, okay? You know, there's new players that come into GTA every single day, it seems like, and with the reports of what Rockstar has said is, yes, new players coming in all the time. The game is only getting more popular with more players every single year of Grand Theft Auto. Now check out this payout because I just won a jackpot prize here, okay? So I'm gonna end up getting like over $500,000. Basically, it's the thumbnail. Whatever the thumbnail said, that's what I'm gonna get. Here it comes. Oh man, $513,080. How much RP? Oh whoa, 33. What? 33. How much thousand? Oh, that was insane, you guys. Literally, I just made over $500,000 by not doing much at all whatsoever. Wow, that was super easy. A little bit time consuming, I'm not gonna lie on that part, but the payout is absolutely definitely worth it, and I would love to get more people in here because the more people that you have, the more money you're gonna end up making, especially if you can get that first place right there. You know, so there you go right there. You guys can see how much money I made. You can see how much money my friend made. That is a nice chunk of money right there to be made. So anyways, from there, if you guys ended up enjoying the video and it was helpful and you guys were able to make tons of money off doing either Overtime Rumble and or Sumo this week, hit the like button down below on the way out, subscribe for new content, leave a comment, and thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you're all doing good and having an awesome rest of the day. My name is GRAVESIGHT, and I will see you in the next one. So peace!